Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. Now, this is the mode he gets, because if you remember in the, I think the first 3 episodes, we see Optimus Prime from, at the end of Season 2, he was beat up and banged up. And somewhere in Episode 3 in Beast Hunters, Smokescreen used the Forge of Solus Prime, and he merged and he hit his Allspark, and that's why he's got this new look. And at first I was skeptical about this, but since they showed it in the show, I had to admit it looked pretty fucking hardcore, and so is this figure. And right here, let me take this out. He has the Star Saber, which is not how it looks in the show, and the hilt is right, but this blade is green, but thankfully, Dr. Wu Customs, made different variations of Star Sabers. You can have the actual show-accurate one, or you can have the Dark Star Saber for Megatron, so we'll take that out of here. He's got these guns right here. We can pop them out right now. And, well, I'll show them off in robot mode. So, in this vehicle mode, he actually looks really good. It's not, someone will say, well, this is pretty small. It's not as small, it's almost big. It's a Voyager, but what are you gonna do? But I like the smokestacks right here, I like the grills, kind of like, not like teeth, but kind of like a weird mix of a cattle pusher, I guess. And there, well, the kibble, you do see the feet back here, you do see the legs, and you kind of see the head right there. Alright, so now we'll get into the transformation. The transformation is really, really easy. So what we're going to do, what I like to do is just unpeg the wings from the side of the truck. And yeah, just in case you haven't noticed, it's plastic. It's not like that rubbery plastic, but it's just plastic. We'll take that and fold it up for right now. And we will go back here and unpeg the arms. There we go, take care of that one. Take care of that. And before we put the legs, because you can't put the legs in because there's a tab that tabs it in, so you got to untab it on both sides. And while we're at it, you can unpeg this part here, but first push down the teeth, or not the teeth, the cattle pusher, and fold it like that, and just peg it in, peg each other like that, and push that up. Now you can take the legs and fold it down. And Harry partially got his legs right there. Continuing on top, we'll turn the whole thing around, but first we'll push this down first and then swing it around like that. And we'll take the arms, and as soon as you peg the arms, let me show you the peg right there, hole right there. And thankfully, it doesn't snap, but thankfully when you push it in, it pushes it, and it's hard enough to make it, fit. So we'll do the same thing with this side, just peg it in. So the shoulder pads, you take these and you flip them up like that, because that's how it was in the show. You can do what you want with it, you can flip it all the way up, but for me, I like to just leave it like that, or it doesn't matter which way, I like to do it like how it was in the show. So continuing on, we'll go back here and take the head and push it up. And the best part about the head, when you push it all the way towards the body, it snaps perfectly, and I am highly grateful in that. So now we can take this piece and fold it back. It doesn't peg in. That's where the wings come in. So right now the wings, for what I like to do is just fold them back the way they were, and then just take the whole thing like that and just push it in like that. Here we have Optimus. And now here's Optimus in his robot mode. And to be honest though, I love the robot mode. I really do. At first I was skeptical because the way he looks, I'm like, that can't be him in the show. And thankfully he is. And he looked hardcore in the show, and he looks hardcore in the toy. This figure right here, I don't know what to say. It's just show accurate, but except for the green eyes that he's got. I wish they were blue. And let me show you the face. I don't know if the face, it's been a while. The face is not accurate to the show. So, because in the show, his face was more just how it was in first edition. The first edition Voyager figure. It was like the same face. So, but I don't mind if they make an alternate head. I wouldn't mind if they make an alternate head, like from Dr. Wu Customs, and put it right on there. But I don't mind the face. It's got green eyes. But I don't know. But before I forget to mention, I forgot to show how that he's got heels, so I didn't show that in the transformation. So when you're doing that, make sure the heels are flipped out. Now the wings on right here, you can, there's a way you gotta do this. So you, well, before this thing, you gotta push this. I think you push it up like this, I think. Well, here we go. You don't have to, there's different ways you can do it. You can just flip it back, you know, but in the show, he's got that in the this little part, and I'm trying to unpeg the wing for you. And okay, that's all the way down. There you go. So do the same thing on this one if this thing will stay in. Now that I got the wings situated, he looks really hardcore with the wings out. Now his weapons, Star Saber, and his two guns, and I think they were shown in the show, but it's not like these guns, because his hands were turning the guns, and I don't think these are the guns he used. But this one, you just flip it out and you can shoot the missile. Let me do that for you. Here we have Optimus all geared up. Now the other gun is in the bottoms. That's why I like to do with this. You know, I like to have it just in the bottom. So he's got like two big ass guns. Like it's kind of like a crossbow gun. Kinda. I'm trying to get this thing straightened up for you, but even if you have him just hold one gun or two, I prefer just have him hold them two in one hand, because it looks pretty hardcore. Because in all honesty, Optimus Prime in the show is hardcore, like I said a bunch of times. So on the whole, should you get Optimus Prime for your collection? Oh hell yes, I strongly recommend getting him. This by far, like out of the Voyagers, this one is the best by far. Well, right next to Gremlin, which I'll review next. So, there's so many good things about this guy. The truck mode is accurate. The robot mode looks fantastic. The wings just look fucking, not iconic, but fantastic. The weapons are pretty good. The guns, not too keen about. The Star Saber, a great addition to Optimus, but you know, if you get the Dr. Wu customs, it'll still fit in his hands. Now, I've already mentioned he's hardcore, but that's what he is. He's hardcore, and he's ready. He's ready to go and kick some ass with his Star Saber and his two guns. He is just a great figure, and if you can find him anywhere, I highly recommend getting him. That's all I gotta say, so I'll catch you guys next time.